Well, Happy New Year and welcome back to work. I hope you had a fun holiday season. We have a couple of really fun events planned for January, so I wanted to let you know about them and a couple of tips for how to jumpstart your business. So first, I would like to invite you to come to our sales meeting on January 8th at the San Antonio Board of Realtors. And the question is, are you feeling trendy or are you feeling flat? I'm actually feeling trendy. I'll tell you why. We're going to hear about home trends and what's going on in the market. And I think it's a great way to start the year because it gives you some conversation starters and one-liners with people when you're out and about, and you can talk about what's going on in the market. So please come Tuesday, 8:45, San Antonio Board of Realtors, and learn about what's going on in the market and what to expect going into this year. That's the first thing. The second event I would like to invite you to is our Agent Appreciation Lunch, which is scheduled for Wednesday, January 23rd at the San Antonio Country Club at 11:30. So if you've never come to it before, we have a lot of fun. There's a surprise, drama/skit at the end of it. We give out awards at the beginning, recognizing production. And in general, we just have a nice lunch together, a nice time. So please mark your calendar. Finally, I want to give you some tips for how to start the new year. I know that it can be intimidating when you've written down your goal and then January comes and it's cold and rainy and you say to yourself, how am I going to do that again? How am I going to do what I did last year? Well, there's a couple of really good tips that some of the pros use. And one of them is to use the slower days in January to update your contacts. So if you could take the January challenge and take one letter a month, let's say you go through, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, and you take one letter a day. You start with A, and you go through and you call people that you've not talked to in a while, and you wish them a Happy New Year, and you'd be surprised at where that leads to referrals and leads. I'd also like to challenge you to add one contact a day. So that means you might be at the grocery store, you might be at the gym, and you might see somebody you haven't seen in a while. Add them to your contacts. If you add one contact a day for the entire year, just think of how many contacts you will have by the end of the year. You'll have, over 300 to 400 people on your sphere of influence by the end of the year. Well, that's exciting, and I hope I've given you a reason to look forward to the new year. Welcome back, and we'll see you Tuesday at the sales meeting.